Welcome back. This tutorial is particularly important. In the previous tutorials, you might have noticed that some features weren't there that are now available in the application. Quiltler 2 is an ever-evolving work of art itself. I work tediously with users of the application to provide useful and bug-free updates. With that said, if you have questions, concerns, or feedback, please feel free to send me an email so we can make Quiltler 2 better than ever. Please also take time to write a great review and let others know your experience with Quiltler 2. If you have had a bad experience, just send me an email so I can fix whatever issues you are having and turn that 1, 2, 3, 4 stars into a 5-star review. On to the tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be exploring collections within Quiltler 2. Collections basically house blocks that you have created so that they are easily accessible from a playground. Let's create a new playground for this tutorial. We will call it Arrowhead Blanket. For this quilt, we will have a block size of 20, a width of 15, and a height of 15. Let's start by selecting a corner block to add our first pattern. We are going to use only corner triangles for this design and use alternating rotations and colors. Now that we have selected our block, we will select the color palette to change the color. Another new feature for this version is a grayscale for colors. We will select the grayscale button to switch the color palette to grayscale and select a dark gray. We hit the plus button to apply the color and then hit done. Now that we have our template image in the preview, we will go ahead and add this to a collection because we will be using it a good few times in our design. Hit the plus button to add a new collection. We will call this collection Arrow Blocks. After the collection is created, we are automatically taken into the collection detail view. We can then simply tap the Add button to add that block to our collection. If we want to delete this block from our collection, we can tap the Edit button, which enables deleting our blocks from the collection. We are done here, so we will tap Done, which will take us back to the Collections view. And you can now see that we have a collection called Arrow Blocks. You can view the details of a collection by either swiping to the left or tapping the row. You can also delete the collection by swiping to the left and tapping the Delete button. We have a good idea of all the blocks we are going to use for this design, and so rather than add them one at a time and use them, we are going to add them all to a collection and then we can use that collection in the playground. We will use a total of 12 blocks for this design. We will use only the corner triangle block with rotations of 0, 90, 180, and 270. We will create each of those with 3 different colors of dark gray, gray, and orange. Now that we have all of our templates designed in our collections, we can go ahead and hit the Done button to leave the design center. Now that we are back at the playground, let's tap Choose Collections. This shows us all the collections that we have created. We could select more than one collection if we wanted to, but since we only have the one collection, we'll just choose Arrow Blocks. You can see that it is selected by the check mark that shows up on the right. Now we can just hit Done and you can see that we have easy access to the templates we created earlier. Using the templates is similar to the copy and paste process. However, we don't need to select Copy before selecting one. We can simply select a template, choose either the multi-block or the single block selector, select where we want that block to go, and then tap the Paste button. This has been another tutorial on mastering Quiltler 2. After a few hours of use, you should feel very confident with using all the features of this powerful designer to create masterful works of art and craft. Thanks for watching.